If you're planning to drive to the State Fair this year, heads up. Falcon Heights is bringing back a $25 fee for street parking that requires a parking app. Last year, the change came with some controversy and a little bit of confusion, but the city says it's adjusting a few things in year 2.
Signs that the Minnesota State Fair is fast approaching returned to Falcon Heights on Thursday. And not everyone was thrilled to see them.
It's just the State Fair is so expensive as it is that I kind of disagree with it.
Adam Burmeister was hoping to see the city's $25 mobile street parking zones end after a trial last year, even if it did seem to help with a common complaint.
People just circling around and circling around and circling around looking for a parking spot.
Peter Lindstrom, a former Falcon Heights mayor, says his street less than 2 blocks from an entrance was still full.
This is ground zero for the Great Minnesota Get Together.
But he thought putting the price on par with parking lots did calm things down a bit.
I think so. Just my observation that there seemed to be a little bit less driving around.
People liked that. They liked that it was quieter.
City Administrator Jack Linehan says a Falcon Heights survey found 72% of respondents either agreed or strongly agreed that traffic felt like less of a problem last year.
We had about almost 4,000 cars paid to park last year. It wasn't, super busy in a lot of those areas.
And some say it wasn't just true in Falcon Heights.
It was definitely quieter during the week.
Misty Havens lives a couple of blocks over in St. Paul.
The speculation in this neighborhood was that people were confused about where that permit parking was, and so they didn't kind of hit up our neighborhood during the week as much.
That matches some of what we heard on day 1 last year.
More challenging to navigate.
Signage was a concern. People thought we needed better signage, so we've tripled the amount of signs and the sign styles we have.
And this year, a team of parking ambassadors will also play a bigger role.
So that's something new this year, that they can issue the tickets directly. We've decriminalized the parking violations, and so we're hopeful that that makes things go a lot smoother for everyone. The other benefit of this is it frees up our police officers.
And then there's the revenue. The parking covered all costs and still brought in nearly 50 grand.
We were able to reduce our levy increase this year based on that.
That's not nothing. If that can help keep property taxes in check, I'm all for it.
If it goes into property taxes, that makes me feel better about it. It's going to be over $40 for just to get parking and then into the State Fair. That's not nothing these days.
Now, more people did opt for a cheaper ride to the fair last year. Metro Transit says it gave 384,000 rides on State Fair Express buses, a 13% increase. We also have a guide to all of your transportation and parking options on our website. We'll be right back.